Today's challenge: do something that scares you and it will lead you towards your goals. Hey everyone, Steve from Dr. Baum's Life Coaching, and I was listening to this podcast by Ed Mylett. Absolutely love this guy. And in it, he has this guy named David Arnold, who's a comedian. I guess he has a Netflix show that's out. And in the beginning of the show, he kind of talks about how it was arranged. And, I guess he just reached out to him like a couple weeks before the show to come to the show to speak on his podcast. And he was saying how it wasn't until recently that he became world recognized because of his Netflix, but he's been in the business for about 10 years. And in the podcast, he talks about his struggles. And earlier that week, I had an opportunity in my business to speak in a conference. And, it still makes me a little nervous speaking in front of in a conference, just to be perfectly transparent, just to show that, even people that do this work, that are influencers, they still have this level of fear in them. But I do like talking in front of people. And at first, there was a part of me that stated that, it was like, I'll get back to that person, because this person it was a therapist. I was reaching out for a coach that specializes in intimacy and relationships, which is my niche. And this would be a great opportunity to be able to speak in front of many people. And at first, there was a hesitancy for me to reach out. But then I said, you know what? You got to learn to be comfortable being uncomfortable. And if you really want to reach your goals, you have to stretch yourself and do things that scare you. Because a lot of times the opportunity is on the other side. So I went ahead and reached out to this person, and we're still working out the details on it. But in this podcast with Ed Mylett and David Arnold, when I went to look up the guy, David Arnold, it turned out that he just died recently. He died September 7th. Which was freaky about this was that the podcast with Ed Mylett was released on September 6th, which means that he died the very next day on that show. So if he didn't listen to his calling and didn't go to this podcast, he would have not been able to spread his word. And my message to you today is to do something that scares you, and it'll help you reach towards your goal. I hope this adds a value to whoever is listening, whoever needs to hear this. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.